This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
You know, oftentimes during our cooking segments, we get treated to delicious foods, but with our next guest, we always walk away a little wiser, too. Of course, I'm talking about Chef Jesus Gordiani of Benvenuto Restaurant, as well as our own honorary executive chef.
I love that. Yeah.
You're
so
always
much.
managing to teach us the science behind food, but today we have a lot to make. Is that right?
We do. So again, thanks for having me. I love being here, and thank you so much for that title.
You're
and
welcome.
Thank you for the, you guys are so welcome. I really appreciate it. So what we're doing today was we're going to feature a few of the dishes that we're going to pair with these wines here. So our next wine event, it's a beautiful pairing that we do. It's usually 5 courses. This one's much larger, but the gentleman that owns, you know, the vineyard, the winery in the Tuscan region of Italy, his name is Manfredo, and this is Conti di Bonifacio, di San Bonifacio. Say that 5 times fast, right? Conti di San Bonifacio. But they're just some beautiful, amazing wines. Even makes his own olive oil.
Really?
Which we use, yes. It's absolutely
And he's
amazing.
here with you?
He will be here with us
Wow.
this coming week. So we're going to prepare a few of the items off of this dish. Now, this one here, great job. If you can get that camera guy.
Thank you, yeah.
All right,
Well
Lisa
done,
did
that was
those beautiful pears.
I cut up a pear.
Yes, and we're going to do this fig here. We have some beautiful figs, as you can see there.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to pair this with a burrata. So burrata is a fresh mozzarella.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Okay,
and a
gotcha.
lot of folks here, what's buffalo mozzarella? It's made with buffalo milk.
Okay.
Right, and this one, so imagine a nice fresh mozzarella that you would get like in a caprese salad, but with like a ricotta filling. So when you cut open, it oozes out.
Oh my!
Oh, it's
Amazing.
absolutely, it really is, it really is. So beautiful
like
job on that. And just watch how simple this is. So the burrata, right, needs a little flavor. So we're gonna do a little salt, all right? And we're gonna do a little bit of fresh ground black pepper, all right? Get to flavor this thing, right? I know you guys like pepper.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take some of these beautiful figs here that Lisa did. All right. And remember, we plate with our eyes. All right. See how beautiful that looks already?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take a couple of these pears. And you know, some of this stuff, I mean, just the cheeses, and as you guys already know, cheese pairs so well, you know, with
wine.
You know, with
Yeah.
wine
Yeah.
and fruits and all these different things. Now, this is a really cool thing that we're doing. These here, so rather than just drizzling balsamic vinegar on, right, we're using these balsamic pearls, all right, for flavor.
They look like fish eggs.
Yes, they do, almost like a balsamic caviar.
Yeah.
All right, just look at how beautiful.
That is beautiful.
I mean, it's absolutely amazing, right? Now, these here we make with white balsamic. These here we make with a traditional balsamic, which most people know as a red balsamic. And just to add a little bit more contrast, right? And hey, what goes best with balsamic is basil, right?
Yes.
So we have to have some fresh basil here, and this is
Is this
just
a micro?
Yep, this is a baby basil. All right, and again, we eat with the eyes. All right, and just look at just how beautiful this dish is. And of course, just to round it off, a little bit of this beautiful extra virgin olive oil, right?
So it's not really a salad.
Right. I mean, look. Can you get a shot of that, guys? I mean, that's absolutely
that.
beautiful,
That is
right?
gorgeous.
Just a beautiful, beautiful dish. So we're going to set these aside.
Okay.
All right. And because there's so many different things that we're doing, one of the other things I want to make for you guys today, show you guys, is our panna cotta. All right, which is literally just cooked cream.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we do is we take our panna cotta, right, and you have to. We make these overnight, right? You have to. And what we do is we flavor this one with vanilla. There's a little lemon zest in here, some sugar, a little bit of salt, and we are literally cooking it. We're going to thicken it with gelatin, and we set it overnight.
Okay.
And then the next day, we serve it with the most amazing compote. All right, and this one has blackberries.
Oh, I was hoping you would say
Yes,
blackberries.
has some raspberries in there.
And visually, that is stunning.
It is,
Yeah.
it is. You know, but you have to have some lemon zest, right? So we come over with some fresh lemon zest. All right, look at that.
Oh my!
And that's really just gonna kind of take it over the top, right?
Wow.
And you know what else goes nice with these desserts is some basil.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Never would have thought that.
Absolutely. You know, it goes great. I love basil on ice cream. I love it on, I mean, there's so many different uses for it, you know. But there's our panna cotta, all right?
Okay, so
Wow,
we
that was
have the appetizer salad. We have
Right.
dessert. Main course next, maybe?
Main course next.
All right, stick around. You heard what he said. Main course is next. DelmarvaLife will be right back.
This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
All right, so before the break, we got our salad, fruit, cheese, dessert ready to go. So now, we are poised to prepare the main entree with our own executive chef, Jesus Gordiani of Benvenuto Restaurant.
Hey now.
All right, remind us what you're making here.
So, you know, in simple terms, we're doing sort of a play on surf and turf, right?
Okay.
So we have these beautiful creekstone medallions. So these are cut from the tail. So we cut our own steaks down. And you have the tail left over because, you know, you're doing the center cut fillets.
Right.
So we make medallions out of these. All right. So these are beautiful. So just season them with a little bit of sea salt. All right. Into the pan. All right. And we're just going to get a nice sear on these.
Yeah, no. You said it was not going to take very long.
It doesn't take long
But
at
that's
all.
a pretty thick piece of meat.
It is, but these cook very quickly. You know, we get a nice sear on them. Now, what we're going to do is, you know, we're going to serve these with these beautiful polenta. We're also going to tie this together with our demi-glace, which is done with Barolo wine. So we're going to add a little bit of oil to this, and if you don't mind, you can hand me that asparagus.
Okay.
So we blanched and refreshed this asparagus, so that's what
Okay.
we do. You kind of part cook it prior to service, and then you can see, you're just going to start searing that off
Okay.
and bringing some life back into that. So now that our medallions here are searing off really nicely, we're just going to give them a nice flip, okay? And look for that beautiful color. See, we have a nice color on that. Oh, wow. All right? And remember, you don't want to overcook these, okay? So these are only going to take but a few minutes,
Okay.
all right? Now, once we sear the other side, okay, what we're then going to do is we're going to add these beautiful Skull Island shrimp or Skull Island prawn. I like my steak nice and rare, right? I'm sure you guys do. So we're going to take these off, okay? We're going to just kind of set these here and let them rest a little bit. So then what we do is we're going to go in with our shrimp, all right? So now I'm going to bump up the heat just a little bit, okay? And we're going to take these shrimp, we're going to hold them by the tail, all right? And we're going to kind of set these in here,
Head and all.
head and all.
Eyeballs and all.
And there's some
Eyeballs and all.
amazing flavor in these, right? We're going to use some of our special seasoning that we use at the restaurant just to flavor these guys a little bit.
Ooh, popped up a little bit.
Well, you know, they're still, they're going to move. They're going to move a little bit on you, all right? And because these are so quick to cook, all right, we are actually going to start plating.
Okay. Wow.
So-
that is quick.
Check it out. We're going to move this over here, and we are going to first start with our polenta, all right?
Okay.
We have our beautiful polenta here, all right? We're going to set here. We're going to take some of this polenta and see how nice and creamy that is.
It is
all right?
creamy.
And that's kind of what we're looking
Buttery.
for. See
Oh,
that?
yeah.
All right. So we're just going to put a nice scoop of this polenta here. All right.
That's slightly more than a dollop, right?
Yes.
Scoop is
Yes.
about a dollop, all right.
Right? And that is a real word, a dollop. Okay? We are now going to flip our Skull Island shrimp. All right? See that? See how beautiful these are cooking? Just beautiful color, okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful color on these. Then we're going to take our medallions here that we have that have been rested. All right? And we're just going to place one medallion here. He looks good too. We're going to put another one there. Okay? And then we have some asparagus.
Yep.
All right?
Oh, look at that.
And if you feel, see the asparagus, see how it's got some nice color on it already?
Yeah.
See that? And you feel that?
Yeah. No, I trust you on that. You see, oh, that's not, oh, wow.
Right? Nice
Okay.
and hot.
Yeah.
All right? So it's very quick. So
Can
remember,
confirm.
you don't want to serve you know, asparagus that's been overcooked. If it's yellow,
Right.
like the lemon, it's probably overcooked.
Okay.
And I've been don't try it at home. I've been doing this for a long time.
We've been watching him put his fingers in the pan all day just to get.
Yes.
Is this the right temperature? Yeah, that's
Yes, you kind of get used to it.
Wow.
You know, you kind of get used to that heat. All right, now we don't want to overcook these shrimp.
Sure.
Now, just feel that. See how it's nice and firm?
Uh-huh.
These guys are cooked.
Oh, okay.
These guys are literally cooked.
So they're ready to go?
Okay, these are ready to go.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this amazing demi-glace that we have here.
Yeah,
Get a shot of that,
yeah.
camera guys, right? We're going to just lace this a little bit with that.
I like that spoon.
It is, yep. Get it right where you want it. Okay. We are then going to take our shrimp, one flip, because the seasoned side, see that? Mm-hmm. Has that beautiful color on it. And we can literally lift these right out. Set that there. See where that placed? And this one, same exact spot. See that? You have these beautiful tentacles. I mean, I don't know. This is definitely picture worthy.
Wow,
right?
no kidding.
And hey,
I
you
think
know
it's
what?
taste worthy. What do you
Oh
think?
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And you know what? We have some basil in house, so why not, right? Maybe a little bit of basil and make the little prawn here happy, right? and look, and it looks beautiful. And there you have it. And there is our little take on surf and turf. Creekstone medallions, some nice jumbo prawns, polenta, asparagus, and a little Barolo demi-glace. I
Chef,
want you
that
guys
is
to try it.
amazing.
I want
Okay,
you guys
I'm
to try
gonna
it. All right,
switch
jump right
places
in,
with
please.
you. Oh,
I'm going for the polenta. I don't even know how to start on the shrimp.
well, I'm going to use my fingers to
There you go.
cut the.
Wow, it gets
Medallion.
that easy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You literally don't need a knife.
Really?
That
No, you
tender.
don't. It melts in your mouth.
Oh my goodness. Look at
That is delicious. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
249 Northeast Front Street. And
When's the
beautiful-
wine event?
That's going to be next Friday.
Next
Friday.
Friday.
And now there are a few seats open. This is reservation only.
Okay.
So
Oh.
this is not a walk-in event. And it's looking like we may have to close the restaurant for the event.
Wow.
Yes, because
This is a popular thing.
it is. It is. Don't quote me on this, but since we opened in February of 2020, I'm going to say we've probably done well over 30
Wow.
of these. Yeah, it's usually every month. And not one menu has repeated itself.
Sounds
Oh my
amazing.
goodness.
How awesome is that?
Only you could pull that
DelmarvaLife
off.
executive chef. Oh, and he's a chef at a Benvenuto restaurant.
I love it.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you
Thank
next
so
time.
much.